Oh,
Oh
not too
yeah,
much. How are you doing?
not bad. Might as well do it this way. We'll go weird. Yeah, there we
What the
go.
hell? You guys just randomly showed up here. I was talking to the chat. What are you guys at?
What's up?
I need this fucking phone to work. But what do you have?
Oh, not too much. Look at Christopher. How you doing? Ryan Rice got the green screen on.
Sick.
Yeah, what's this? This ain't a fucking union meeting, but fuck off.
This
Oh
ain't
my
the
God. That's not very nice.
yeah.
My room's a state, bro.
Guys, we are live via YouTube to the world today. How we doing? Look at Chris. You got a nice office there, brother. Got all
Thank
your
you.
all your horror paraphernalia set up.
Yeah.
Fine. I don't want the stream my room in here. Down to that, so I got a picture of my face.
What's up with the green screen, Ryan? What's that all about?
He does
I
all the
don't
content
know
with
what.
you.
You know what? It just I need it now because it seems to be triggering y'all. So that's why. Whatever's triggering about the green string. Ooh, forever triggering. Ryan
So
Nah,
living.
trigger.
that's gnarly, man. Like I wanted to get into that, doing like green screen stuff and everything.
Man,
But
honestly, it's like no, it's just that's just the background thing. I don't have a green screen set up.
Zoom
oh,
for you.
That's just your phone can do it too. The technology is there, my friend.
Kevin A,
uh,
I just
how's
made
it
that
going,
picture.
Kevin?
That's a picture I made. I just pitched it as my background. And look how far
uh,
back I can go.
holy
Oh, just
shit.
about there. Oh, like that's pretty far back.
I love that.
Because you think that like there wouldn't be the depth or whatever, but there is. So I could make a little like a little box of a room and walk back into it a bit.
Word.
Yeah,
That's
it's
sick.
pretty cool.
I don't mess around with like
I don't
the
have a nice. You got a nice little setup there. I don't have a streaming. You got
I
your
got
like
I
placed.
got this thing.
What's that? Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's my
Sent
XA.
it
That's
up.
what I
That's the
that's what
machine.
I yeah, that's what I use. And then everything else is like so confusing to me if I try to
I hear you.
like it's so I'm just like, "Oh my God. Like I can't deal with this." Like fiance sends me links on TikTok and everything, and I don't open TikTok for weeks, and I'm just like, I don't understand this shit. Like I don't get
Oh
it.
no, yeah, I hear you. There's that weird learning curve, man. As you get older, like when you think your parents are like or whatever are like, oh man, I don't understand any of that, and now
Yeah,
it's basically the same thing. Only
yeah,
it's like the young feller got the he has the stuff on the Xbox. It's like I used to play Xbox, so I could load up an old game, but all these
yeah.
new games and it's just like you think a game is a game, but it ain't.
Right?
It's wild.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you take what you do is you take the video game and you put it in the console, and then the video game turns on and it works. That's it. Nope,
Yeah.
not anymore.
Yeah.
No, you got the you got to be connected to the internet as just well to get the chip ready to go. Plug in.
Right? Yeah, no, my most the only console I have now. Well, I have two. I have the Atari 2600, and I have the Nintendo, regular Nintendo, and
Yeah.
that's about as far as I went. I don't have my Nintendo 64. I got my Game Boy over there from '95. Uh,
Nice.
yeah,
I
but
took
that
mine
doesn't.
apart. I didn't keep it.
Was it like the old school like
See
gray
through
one?
like the original Game Boy. I had one with a see through case. And
Oh
like when I
shit.
got like 11 or 12, I was just like, man, can I take this apart and put it back together? I couldn't.
Look at
Uh,
I think
yeah.
Neil's doing something here. The screen is on the
Oh yeah,
screen.
there's always an exercise, right? We're always trying to figure it out a bit.
Jesus Christ. Like I was saying to Neil a few minutes ago, because I couldn't figure out how to do this shit. I was just like, man, I am so lost. But it's like I can go ahead and I can take this goddamn thing and I can make a full movie, make all the
Mm.
music, score it all. But you think I can figure out a live stream? Nope.
Yeah, it's wild like that. It's like
Right?
non-translatable skills. even though it should be for some reason.
I suppose, man. Shit. How you been, man? How you been? I haven't seen you.
I'm
in
doing
forever.
all right. I'm doing all right.
Good, man. Good. Good to hear.
Yeah.
Good.
Sometimes I survive in spite of it, but I'm doing all right.
Good. Good.
Where are you at now? Are you? Where are you two these days? What part of the world do you hold
That's funny.
occupancy?
Not to give
What-
away too much.
Yeah, what
but
continent are you on? Are you here in this one or are you on another one?
I'm in Newfoundland.
Oh, you're Newfoundland. That's cool. That's fine.
Yeah, I
enough.
mean, my job necessarily is not in Newfoundland, but
Oh well, if that's even better, if you can stay in Newfoundland and have a job somewhere else.
yeah,
That's like the
yeah.
ideal. I think that's really the ideal thing. Especially, do you do it all like virtual stuff, like capture all your stuff here and send it off, or do they fly you out, or what?
My company
Little
pays.
bit of this, little bit of that. Cool.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You're busy, I guess.
Not really.
No.
Lately, no. I've just been kicking it, man. Yeah, just kicking it back and making music and shooting movies and just
Kind of
kind of
music you making?
what?
Kind of music you making? Just for your movies and that?
No,
What you laugh like
no,
that for?
because it's always hard to explain. I think you'll get it, but it's
So yeah,
always
but are you writing it for your own self-expression? Are you doing it for a project specifically? Not
self-expression.
necessarily like I'm not asking what genre it is because like that's you know what I'm
Right.
saying. Like, what's your intention with your music?
No intention whatsoever. It's just
Okay,
self-expression.
yeah, just cool. That's the best way to do
Yeah, man.
it. Cool stuff.
Yeah, and
Russian.
It's hard to quantify that when you're doing it like that for sure.
Check this out. Russian cows wear VR headset for better milk production.
what?
The Russian
Yeah, they're
cows.
strapping the VR headsets to the cows, and they think they're in like heaven or whatever, and they're just there. They're just there, stood up in the cage. They think they're in like a pasture, talking to other cows and shit.
Oh my god.
Because I guess their brain's a little bit, less on the conscious side of it, like in that regard.
Well,
But that being said, you got 2 sets of VR glasses going on each cow's head. Like, that's not a cheap endeavor.
no. Not at all.
And then,
Oh my.
I mean, it's definitely, the guys, they're definitely, that's pretty cool, I guess.
We're making like robot cow milk.
Yeah.
They're making like VR movies now. You'd be able to like film in like 360 degrees, basically.
That's terrifying. What the hell? Jesus Christ. I swear to God, every single time the news, like I watch the news every day, and every day is like just something else, and you're just like, are you serious? Every day.
Yeah. Depending on, well, that's the whole thing with the news, I think. That's the whole,
Well, that's their job, I guess.
Yeah, but the way I frame it is that I just pretend it's like another, like, how you like would binge watch a show or a movie series. I just pretend it's it's like this season of America, like Trump is the president. Because otherwise you'd go mad, worn, like you'd be getting consumed by all that fear. That's what they want.
Ding ding boom. Okay.
Here we go. Here's
Star Wars. I mean, I see this. It's so incredible. Ding 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 ding. Okay. Shin boom. Star Wars. I mean, I see this. It's so incredible. Ding 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 ding.
That's pretty much, yeah. That's it. There,
Okay.
yeah.
That's how you make music to my family.
Mhm.
That's how you explain how making music.
Yeah, that's how it comes out when you try to explain it.
Basically, it reminded me just then when you asked Chris, is like, oh, so what are you working on? You're making music, or what kind of you making it for whatever? How are you making it? It was like, yeah, basically like a, bing bing ding bing boom boom ding ding.
Yeah.
I tell you, you guys, I got a funny one. That film that I finished yesterday,
Mhm.
like Lock Your Doors 4 or whatever. I needed when the killer goes outside and he gets hit in the face with the shovel. I needed a sound for that, right? So Kelsey gets home from work, and I'm like, Kelsey, can you take a plastic bowl and I'm gonna set my camera up and whack me in the head with it?
That that's
Like,
some like did it hurt?
no,
No, okay.
not at all.
Okay.
She did it like 7 or 8 times. Like I was like, that's not
That's
good
like
enough.
the equivalent of like if you're an actor and you got a stunt double, you got like you're like, yeah, I like to actually do the things to get the real sounds. Like I want my skull smashed when I'm smashing skulls in my videos.
Yeah,
Like
and
Chris
that's
Crane gets put in the hospital for 6 weeks because he tried to recreate a sound.
no, see now, Ryan, I didn't use a glass bowl.
Okay,
If I
that's
used a
good.
glass bowl, that might be different. But yeah, no,
Like, cause
no.
like you, that's pretty cool though. So you got it? Did you get it? Yes. No.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. When the killer or whatever gets hit in the face, I did a
You get
whole
cracked
thing.
in the head.
I took the bowl sound and
Yeah.
I put like a little echo effect on it.
Yeah.
So it's like and I played like a ringing sound. So like I got hit right in the ear, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like
Oh, nice. Yeah. The cool.
yeah,
Cool.
and so but
Yeah.
anyway,
Subtle but effective. Real good stuff. Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. Took me, god damn it, took me almost 4 days to make that goddamn movie.
Yeah, I learned that like with making sounds, like you think you're falling asleep to rain and it might be bacon frying in the pan actually.
Yeah,
Shit like that, like, layer those sounds up. Don't be afraid to get creative because that's what's going on.
yeah, right. Like, dude, like if you looked at the timeline in editing, the the thing is like I think I got to the point where it was 8 layers thick of
Oh
sound.
yeah. Yeah.
Like, you
That's
know,
a good
and
sound.
I was like, it's not enough. It's not enough. And then in the back of my mind, I thought to myself, I was like, it's enough. Just finish this. Like, you know,
Hmm.
like, you know, like you don't need any more. Just get this done.
And then like, yeah, I'd be like, print it all the way out, listen to the full movie, and then like, all right, we gotta tear it all the way back again. I need to add another pinch to that fucker there.
Oh,
That's cool though.
yeah, a bit of fun, you know.
Have you finished? Have you seen have you looked at the final product or whatever?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on
on
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously you're happy with it, or it's done anyway.
Yeah, well,
Having shit done is more applicable than having you happy with it, I think, in a lot of cases.
you know what? I am happy with it, but if I were to shoot it all over again, I might do a couple of things different.
Mhm.
But I am happy with it, and it's done.
That's good.
So,
Cool. Yeah.
yeah.
Getting done is an exercise in itself.
Yeah. When you
Like a skill, or if you will.
I have no skills.
I'm trying to get it into Neil, but you can only you gotta meet people word or two, so to speak. I'm trying to get them to come over here.
You lives all the way in town. That's too far for to go.
It is, yeah. Oh, also so on the 14th of March, I'm playing the Conscious Dance collective thing they do from 8 to 10, but I'm also playing a set at Pavlov's after because they asked me today.
You're gonna need some earplugs, son.
I do have them.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking
I
about
think I
those
got
like
like my
ones?
ears are to a point that as long as I'm not in front of big ass speakers, I'm best kind. Like if I'm behind them, I'm all right. I just as long as I'm outside of that main like line of the path, and I don't know. I like when it's really important to monitor low. Like if you're spending a long time at sound, like you listen to it at a low level. That's like a pro tip.
Oh, for sure. I've
Because the
learned that
level that
lesson.
your ears get taxed is the nans. And then that's
Yeah.
also a thing too. Like your, oh man, I wish I had that right now.
Yeah, delicious, delicious, delicious.
I don't know what starts
Yeah.
coming into reality there when I leans back. I think that's my chair. Oh, but that's, whatever that is. Oh, it's Chris's coat hung up on the thing.
I thought, you know what I thought that was? It was really weird. I thought that was a an umbrella for like a deck table.
Oh yes, what?
Yeah, that's
No,
what I thought that was.
that's my nose there, and that's two means. It's actually I did on my. That's my schnoz. I did like a little like three like what do you call it like a carousel meme, and it's just like three pictures of me hitting my vape, and it's like I seen the meme, and it's like a galaxy with like like where the Earth is in the big galaxy, and it's like you're smoking the pen right here, so it's like two pictures of me smoking the pen, and with they're like my glasses or whatever. Anyway, I don't know. This is the third one because like I want to make posters and stuff and like do small edits on videos and different stuff. But in order to actually make it efficient, I gotta always be using the programs. So like I made this, I'm making like a timed exercise. Like okay, I'm making the meme. I'm making it in like 4 minutes. Like I got it down to this. Like it's like a I don't know, like a protocol or something. And it's like I pop out like a meme in 5 minutes. If I can't pop it out in 5 minutes, it's not worth my time to do. I did this one and put it on threads as like a someone posted up an X-ray, and in the X-ray it was all grayed out, but it was in the shape of a Pokemon. So I captured the picture and cropped it, and then I took a picture of a
Who's that
Pokemon and
Pokemon?
I
Yeah, really though.
cropped
Who's that
it
Pokemon?
together under the thread, and I got like 3,000 likes on it. So it's like that's cool. If I can do that 100,000 times, maybe I can sell one shirt for $15.
I'd buy a shirt.
That's cool. I'll make one these days.
Yeah,
I've been doing that.
it-
Well, I'm working on the put. I got a radio show that I've been doing, and I've been lagging on the second episode here. Just like life is just being slow right now. It is what it is. But I
That's
got a
the
little
perfect time to do
logo.
it.
That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm at. That's my main
Cool.
focus. I'm getting booked up to play live. I've been doing the drum and bass on the DJing now for a little bit.
gnarly, really?
Yeah. And it's like I found like this time last year, I was like getting ready to play my first show since I played in forever. And I was like, how am I ever going to get enough music to like play an hour set? And now I have this like couple streams of new music that I have access to that like every 3 or 4 days there's like 100 tracks onto it. So I could literally just spend the rest of my life basically listening to new drum and bass and making sets. Just that alone, like that's I could just spend the rest of my time doing that. But like you're trying to make music, DJ, actually make the sets, listen to the music, pick it all out. And then like the
Ye-
good tracks comes from actually listening to all those tracks. So like if you don't listen to it all, you lose that like grip on the music or whatever. So it's tangling. I'm gonna try a different method next month.
Yeah. Do you ever? Here's a weird one. Uh, with the style of music that I make or genre, whatever you want to call it. Um, I like to listen to the opposite of that when I'm trying to get stoked to make music. Like
Yeah.
I'll listen to the full opposite, and I'll just go down that whole
So like Britney
subgenre.
Spears.
Yeah, no joke. Like I'll turn on like
that
Backstreet Boys.
definitely adds a dynamics to yourself.
Yeah, like,
Like,
and you
that's
just
yeah.
go down that wormhole, and you're like, okay, I just listened to a full NSYNC album, and now I'm gonna make dark, depressive ambient music. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I like it.
It works. It works.
Instead of having to like coming from yourself, where you stand yourself, you like put yourself in that like dynamic position or something. Nice,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, no, and I'm telling you, man, if you wanna, I mean, it works for me, and like that's the weirdest, one of the weirdest subgenres besides like, I don't know, metalcore jazz or something. Like, I don't know. Like you go down like a dark NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Shakira. You listen to like all pop music, and then you're like
S Club 7.
S Club 7, S Club
7.
Party.
Yeah.
S Club. Ain't no party like an S Club party.
Yeah. Like shit like that, you know? That's
yeah,
just
I
funny.
hear
as
ya.
hell.
No,
How
that's
about-
definitely a tidbit there for sure.
How about so many relationships in this life, only one will last. Na 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 na. It's coming on too fast.
Sure, but if you're into it,
Come
even
to
if you're not,
me.
probably maybe you should listen to it if you're not into it. Try to figure out why. Unless you know why.
He's singing Hanson now, Ryan. He's singing Hanson.
I'm the Hanson, yeah. The Hanson boys. Brothers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, did you see that I don't know, like a month and a half ago or 2 months ago or something like that? One of the, I think it was the Jonas Brothers, like fell off a balcony and died.
Yeah.
He
It
died.
He died.
It wasn't the
And-
Jonas Brothers. It was
A Jonas brother fell off a balcony and died?
What's up, Joseph?
No.
How's it going in
Check
the
it
chat?
out. I got Krista on the what do you call it? The back end doing the fact checking.
Oh my god. Okay. It was like some famous
Something
like
happened. Yeah.
pop
It was
singer.
Liam
What?
Payne. Liam Payne from One Direction.
Liam Payne from One
Direction.
Direction.
One Direction.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, I got that.
Either
wrong.
way,
Sorry.
that's basically the same. Like, what's the difference in those two bands? Like 100 fans or something. They're basically, they're up there with that type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar, you know. But yeah,
Collapsed,
and
stage fell apart or something.
and but like he fell off of his like hotel patio, and we were like, my fiance was just like, oh my god, like she told me about it, and I said,
Yeah.
I was like, you don't just fall off a hotel patio.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, like a week later, or like 2 weeks later, it turns out there's like 5 people charged with like being involved with it.
Yeah, it's like the drug dealer and Mrs. and something fucker. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, there's like with everything that comes out in the whole like whether the news and the stuff with the media and like movies and music and like those people that reach that level of like stardom, like it seems to be that there always be some sort of agreement that if you fucking don't hold it up, man, you end up falling out of your deck or something. You slip through the rails on your.
But he was like being charged with like sexual assault.
Oh, apparently these lots of crazy shit being charged with some sexual things. But either way, like even that, like if he went this whole time, I don't know. Even if the sexual assault thing, like people with these
like underage girls and shit involved with it.
No,
They had,
doubt.
like court shit coming up.
Oh, and then he jumped out. Oh, so he might have fucking jumped off.
Yeah.
He fucking jumped off, apparently. He was tainted. Up to some not good shit. He was what?
Cocaine.
He was on that pink cocaine.
In bath salts.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's like it's
fentanyl.
called Tolki or something. Tolchi, can't remember how they pronounce it. It's like a mixture of like cocaine and MDMA or something. Pink cocaine. You can get it. It's a thing.
Gross. I don't even know where that came from.
Basically, yeah.
It
Like
just
Joseph
popped in my head.
All right, when you're 20 or something.
Joseph in
Yeah.
the chat says, "We got a jumper.
We got a
Oh my
what?
We got
God.
a jumper." Talking about Liam Payne.
We got a dumper. Yikes! Like rip to him, I guess. Like
Yeah, that
get your shit.
that probably hurt or something.
Like, but like I don't know, man. Like, gotta watch what business deals you're making and shit. But
Well, especially when the business deal is like, like $3 million or some shit.
yeah,
Like, like,
yeah. I'm talking about like these. You're dealing with the devil, so to speak, or I don't know. Seems to be something traded up more than just. And people get pushed not because their artistry is exquisite or anything, or there's anything innovational happening. Well, you do have the bars that have, and usually the bars that are innovational shit, they always ends up dying in that too, like for some
well,
fucking weird reason.
we got the 27 Club, of course.
Yeah, but
I made it
when I
past.
turned 27, what did I do? I actually took it easy for a year. I calmed down. I was like, I don't want to be a part of the 27 Club.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I was doing the same thing. I was like, I gotta chill, like, cause it's like I gotta calm down because
Chris retires from skateboard at 27.
Do you still
I re-
skateboard?
Yeah.
I retired at 34.
You did?
34.
Yeah.
Nah, you're never going to retire.
No, I know. June will come now, and I'll be out on my board again, breaking ankles.
I
and
know,
snapping.
dude. I'll get one with you. I gotta get one. We'll skate
Yeah.
Carboneer.
Oh God.
Go skate Nunavut.
Where?
Go get some like
nice.
skis put on the bottom of it.
Oh my God! Like Bam Margera back in the day when he was out on the ice hockey rink and he had blades on the bottom of a board.
Oh yeah, that's I seen this the other day. I sent it to Nick. I sent it to Nick Sexton actually, because I thought he would be interested in it. It was a skateboard, and it had 4 blades on the bottom, 4 hockey blades.
Yeah, that's the classic Bam board. Dude, Ollie's a garbage can on an ice hockey rink with blades on the bottom of his board, and like ollieing over a garbage can is not easy.
No, I don't say, but
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and dude does it with blades. That's sick though. I hope that the Nick gets into it and he like ends up like shooting a film or something, and he includes that.
No, I
That'd be
think
cool.
I think he's set on 4 wheels is probably good enough.
Jesus, how old is Nick now?
I don't know, but
Yeah, I don't know. Jesus, it was me, Bud Patterson, Nick, Ian Madigan, and I think Joey Mayer might have been there. Mayer. And it was the exit ramp. And I did a switch frontside heel flip on flat in the bottom of the mini ramp. And Nick definitely doesn't remember this, but like I felt so cool. They clapped and shit. They were like clapping, and I was like, oh my God.
I got clapped at. I got people
fucking
clapping at me.
dopamine, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nah. But that's just the kind of person he is, probably like, good leader, good like I don't know. Good as a good leadership. Good role model.
He is a director. He's born to be a director.
And a writer.
That's wild shit. That must be wild. Imagine being born to be a director.
I was.
You sure?
But like, I feels like going to do the Kona thing because you can do like a directing course or something. Maybe I'm not sure. I have no idea.
What the hell do you need a course for?
Well, I don't know. You don't need a course. No, you can just go at it. I mean, I've been working for so long that I know what happens I know what happens when they're on the floor and shooting and like on set shooting. I don't know what happens. I don't know what a director does when they're not shooting, right? I don't know all of the like. There's a lot of stuff like second ADs and third ADs and fourth ADs and first ADs got a lot we have to do, and then what does the
We
director
did
do?
that course that time,
Oh yeah,
a little mini thing. Well, that
yeah.
didn't help
That
me
that
at
was
all.
about that was about being a third AD. So that's more so like
Oh,
wrangling the backgrounds and
Oh
stuff,
yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
and setting them on stage.
Fuck.
I man, those like second units and all that shit. I'd rather get shot in the foot than do that.
Yeah, you're definitely on the like what the actual technical proceedings of the process, and not actually the stuff he likes to be at.
Yeah,
It's
like
like nothing. There's nothing pretty about lining up fucking people that probably don't even want to be lined up.
they're just doing it for like the money or whatever. They were like, yeah,
Yeah, or
okay,
like whatever they're doing. It's not because they want to be lined up. That's for sure.
yeah. I remember that time I worked on
Little
Jesus,
dog,
what?
little dog,
No, not Little Dog.
Frontier.
No, not Frontier. Um, it was this Hollywood horror movie, and I had to go out and way out in the sticks in Newfoundland, and they were shooting. Um, anyway, I got to meet a actress from Titanic on that, and that was great.
Oh, yeah.
Rose's mom.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
and where I was like, I was in the camera department. I was allowed to walk up near the director. Like I could actually go in there right into the fire area and like So anyway, I'm standing next to the director, and we've been shooting for all night. I think this was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and we've been shooting all night. And
King Tide.
yes, yeah, King Tide, yes.
Christian Sparks, is it?
No, her name is.
No.
Anyway, I forget her name, but I'm standing next to the director, and I'm just, because I was on the opposite side. We were on this beach in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just giving him a couple of notes. I'm just like, hey man, this, that, and the other thing. And I hear this voice, and I'm like, I know that voice, So I turn, and there she is, right there, like 2 feet from me, and I'm just like, and she's just like, hello, sir. God, what's her name? It's not Gloria Stewart. Rest in peace. It's Frances Fisher. Frances
Nice.
Fisher is her name. And I
Doing
turned
the typical like, I'm used to people being awestruck in front of me. Let me introduce myself.
Yeah, she reaches out her hand and she shook my hand, and she's like, what department are you in? And I'm like, camera. And she's like, oh, that's nice. What's your name? I told her my name. And she's like, I'm Francis. And in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's like I walked into the studio at Hudson and Rex one day to get a fitting for an episode, and I'm after being on the show like many times before this at that point, and like John Reardon comes up to me in the back room and puts his hands out to shake my hand. He's like, "Hey, John." It's like first time I ever officially met him, kind of, but like we've met millions of other times in the past.
That it's
No
weird,
formal
man.
intro.
Well,
and then they
thing.
proceeded to put me in Jason Momoa's outfit that he was wearing on. Yeah, I got photos of it. They were on the show that they cast me, and they were going to wear me and Jason Momoa's coat that he was wearing. So I got to take photos in that coat and stuff. They ended up changing what I was wearing. Yeah, they ended up changing what I was wearing afterwards.
That's hilarious, man. I'd love
Did
to
you
do
fit
that.
into it or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
is like-
I'm big.
Big strong man.
That's the weirdest thing. You know what? Like Jason Momoa in person, like he's not as tall as you'd think.
They portray him or whatever.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but he's muscly though, isn't he?
yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
pretty big. Yeah,
But I guess if he's not that tall, then Neil would definitely fit into his clothes pretty quick, I suppose.
well, I mean, he's taller than me. I know Neil's taller than me.
How
And
tall are you?
like 6 foot even.
Yeah. I grew
You know?
over the last couple of years. I just woke up one day and I was like 5'7". I was always like barely 5'6", and one day I was 5'7". Like I jumped to reality where I was like half an inch or whatever that measurement is bigger. 6 even, this boy. So I mean that's pretty tall. So he's not as tall as you, or he's taller than you. What'd you say?
He's taller than me, but
Okay,
Taller than me as well.
yeah,
That's
he
like the Rock is there. Like that's pretty. You're
Yeah, like-
obviously you're 6 foot pro. Like you yourself are not even going to be small if you wanted to. I don't think. Can't
But,
be
like,
small.
but like it's not like the Undertaker or something like
No,
that.
I
Like,
suppose
like if you see Mark Calloway,
Yeah.
like he's like, you know,
he's a tall guy. Yeah.
yeah, or like Glenn Jacobs, like Kane,
Jason Momoa, he's 6'4".
6'4". There you go. So yeah, he's
Hmm.
like
He's a little
He's
bit
like a-
bigger.
that's he's not as scary. Neil, do you remember being on set that night and he had the big cigar in his mouth and he had AC/DC playing on his goddamn boombox?
No,
When he
so it wasn't AC/DC. It was Gallows Pole by Led Zeppelin.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, and he had the
Oh.
boombox on his shoulder and Gallows Pole playing as he was about to go do a scene where he's getting hung. And apparently his biggest fear in the world is being hung. And he was about to do a scene where he's like set up with like safety ropes, but being hung by the neck.
And like,
And he's drinking Guinness. He's got a can of Guinness, and he's just drinking a Guinness, and he's got Gallows Pole blasting on the radio.
the big cigar. With the big cigar.
Everyone don't know what to expect, right? Like no one's like, what the fuck's going on? He walks in, he's like, and I think it was Paul Pope. Honestly, at the time, I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines of like, "Don't worry, don't look at him, or don't worry about him, guys. He's not human. He don't have a soul or whatever, or something along the lines of that."
I don't remember that. Shit. And like you were one of the you were one of the like indigenous
Blue
people.
coats.
No, I was a red coat, and
I
you
was a
were like,
blue coat.
were you?
Well, whatever you call it, a trapper.
I thought you had like furs on. and
Yeah, I
shit.
was like a fur trapper.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Yeah, because I was a British like red coat, and I was like I was right up next to the gallows, and yeah, whatever.
Up next to the cat, yeah. Ooh. It was cold though. That was a long fucking night. Getting on
Yeah,
and
it
off the
was.
bus. I fell asleep so many times on the bus. Couldn't stay awake because I was so cold.
I stayed awake the whole
Hyperthermia.
time. I stayed awake the whole time because in my mind I was making fun of Jason Momoa. Like I was just there like, oh, big Hollywood celebrity man. Ooh, look at you. Like, you know, like I was just mocking him in my head. Like, and I'm there in like full like red coat, like full shit, makeup and everything. Like, oh my god.
I remember being on the set of Frontier once, and the whole time I was just on my phone because I was just so concerned about the stock market because the cannabis. I invested in a cannabis company. I remember, and like I couldn't believe how much money it was. Like plus $15,000, and just randomly kept going up and 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 up. And I was just like there all day. I'm like, what's the point of even being here on set right now? Like. I'm just watching. I'm watching myself make like $30,000, which, by the way, I've never ever cashed out. That was like I kept that on there, and that lost everything.
Neil, may I say something?
Yeah.
Do you think that was a little bit of a Hawk Tua situation?
It was. It kind of was.
Probably. The old
I
rug
mean-
pull.
Yeah. Only legalized version of it.
Yeah, controlled rug pull.
Is she actually
Sanctioned
gone
rug pull.
missing?
No, I don't think so.
Did
Is
she went
she-
up on the like most wanted list or something? Didn't she?
But I don't know.
Oh.
Something. Where's my? Oh, she got. bugged out.
Yeah, no, she. I think it was like, I forget how much. It was like $8 million.
It was enough for it to be illegal for sure.
Yeah, $8 million is no
But
joke.
everyone's like, you're all dumb, basically. But I don't know. I had a buddy who got hacked and lost a lot of his crypto because he was trying to use pirated software. That's pretty wild.
Oh my
But
god.
it's true. As much as I want to talk about it, it happens apparently. Let's see. Hack to oh, that's my shoulder.
Watch out, she's like dead somewhere or something. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you'll be smoking weed on her flat end, so probably.
Honestly, I'll have like when I goes live on it's YouTube pushes the YouTube platform, because when it goes live on YouTube itself, I'll have like 300 views on the video. But right now we've had like one concurrent viewer and no views at all, like 4 views or something. But I'll post it as a video and people can see it later.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Chop it up, chop it up,
Chop it up and tag in Christopher
Let-
Crane.
Please don't. Oh god. Whatever. At least it's funny. I think.
Be tasteful with it, man. But
Yeah,
talk
you
to
know.
a girl. I can't find. Of course, the internet don't tell me shit on.
I think her name is Haley something.
Haley Winch or something.
Yeah,
Haley something. Haley Welch.
Welch. There you go. Like Welch's grapefruit juice.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, someone in her family might be really well off.
Well, you don't say.
Like she didn't just like fucking say that thing and become. It was like more controlled and after her crypto
Paparazzi probably
launch.
following her around all day long.
Yeah, and like, remember that rumor? Like when that Hawk Tua crap happened, when she said that shit, everyone said she was a school teacher, and then it turns out she was not a school teacher at all. Like everyone was saying that she was like an English teacher or whatever.
Yeah.
And it just it's complete lies. Like it was not. Which I find that like really wild. Like,
well, it's just like people pop up and you think like they fucking just popped up, but like this girl here did, so it's kind of sus. But like, yeah, what's her name? That just won. That was she's Pink Pony Girl Club or whatever. What's her name? Something. She had an interesting name. Chappelle Rowan, I think. And it's like, oh, she just kind of popped up, but like you can get footage of her like 8 years ago in a bar with like 5 people in it, kind of thing, like playing a song with no makeup when she didn't have her like whole image and stuff.
Yeah,
that.
Ooh, he's got the good
But this
stuff.
missus here, yeah, they're getting sued. I don't know if it's her getting sued, but the people that represent her.
Geez, Ryan, I don't know who's worse. The look on your face right now, that's what I do all day, every day. I'm here on my computer like
this. Yeah, the old screen face.
Like, you know, like looking up all the news, like gotta figure it all out. Like, you know, that's hilarious.
It is, yeah. Just well to be accurate on what is inaccurate or something.
Yeah, well, you know, there are many things I'm sure that I could say that I will not because,
Oh, of course.
but world
Yeah, you're
news.
definitely just kind of neck out shit here, really. Especially when it's live streaming. It's hard to
Oh my,
say.
sure. Did you see this one's all right? Did you see that Kanye West's website got taken down because he was selling shirts with swastikas on them?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The shirt's model is called HH01.
Oh, like what the hell?
I know
Like,
it's fucking. I don't know. That's a whole like. I don't know what that is. It's nuts, is what it is.
yeah, and
Is that him secretly saying that the United States are basically has been taken over by Nazis and
I don't know.
no
It's
one is
hard
any
to like.
wiser?
Hard to like. Hard to say. I think it's like.
He's just making a statement, man. PR.
I
That's
think
all
it's
it's
like
all
it's
about.
like oh no doubt yeah like he showed up at the Grammys or something with his missus and all she had was on was like a see-through
nothing.
slip. She was like butt ass naked basically, and
Yeah,
he
I
was
Yeah,
saw that.
fully clothed. Pretty
yeah.
lit.
I seen the photos, the red carpet photos before they
Mm.
got all blurred out and everything on Google,
What?
and like, yes, I actually seen the photos, and I was like, huh, yes, she is a very pretty girl, but Kanye, you're insane.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you can tell that he's just like, you better take that jacket off, you goddamn bitch. Like, you take that goddamn jacket off right
Yeah.
now. You know, that
Definitely
was
seems that
Ah,
way. Yeah.
you know what? We should do this more often, podcast people. I mean, not every day, maybe once a week.
well, I
Yeah,
mean,
sure.
at least seems like there's always something to talk about, and it's
Yeah,
fun.
and there's always something to talk about. Robin will be here sometimes, whoever else I get to come on in. And Nick will be here hopefully someday.
That would be hilarious, but I think I would get straight up like,
Yeah, you should
He's
come
gonna
in.
be an interview that Neil's doing basically. That's not gonna be. That's a different part of it. I think
okay,
anyway, isn't it? You sent them. You
Yeah,
sent them out interview stuff.
I sent him out some questions basically,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we'll have it in the same kind of format that we have it like right now. You could be on it, Chris could be on it, Nick could be on it at the same time. But we're not just one, we're a collective. Robin.
did you have you've seen Skeet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I didn't. So what's it like?
Oh man, incredible movie. It was like, Newfoundland film noir, basically.
Oh my god.
Of
Okay.
like, how do I describe it? Okay, a skeet goes away and comes back to his court that he's living in, and after being in jail for so long, it's like all foreign families, Syrian families living there, and like he's got to adjust to like living in this new world. So he's like living in Newfoundland, but he's like fish out of water.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not going to say anything else about it, but because you got to watch it. Oh, other than that, spoiler, I'm in it. You got to look for me eventually. Yeah, I was totally in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was a fucking. He was trip. Were you? Were you tweaking out?
dude.
He was a blue collar tweaker.
So I took Robin out on her birthday, and I took Robin out on her birthday. We just finished getting massages at the monastery, and we're out for a walk downtown. And Nick is like, "Dude, can I give you a call?" And I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "Do you want to be in a movie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
He's like, I need a couple skeets. I was wondering if you could drop by.
I
And
love that.
just so happened, Robin, kind of thin, skeety looking at the time, sort of, if in the right outfit, and the right makeup and stuff,
Rocking the vibe.
rocking it. Yeah. Oh, she was so thrilled because she loved Donnie Dumphy, and like,
Oh god.
yeah, she couldn't believe it. She was just like, "What? Nick Sex? I'm going to be in a Nick Sexton film?" I'm like, "Yeah." But it's only a small role. I'm not going to give any spoilers. It was just like a little featured background, no speaking or anything.
But still, see
Still hit
now,
though.
yeah,
Don't
dude.
undercut it.
I
Like
was on screen with
Self sabotage, motherfucker.
I was on
now,
screen.
now I'm gonna have the binoculars on, looking for you. Like, I'm
Yeah,
just
I was on
going.
screen with what's his name, Terry Ryan from Shoresy.
Who's that? Well, I guess you just explained it. There's no more to explain than that, I suppose. Yeah,
We need to get a soundboard. That'd be sick. Have soundboard, have sound effects.
you've got one right behind you.
I do, yeah.
You've got the Korg right there.
Yeah, no, it's a Nord. I also have a Casio and an M Audio.
Oh, is it a Nord? Oh, okay. Shit.
Getting into you could just have it there, bud. You can go get the Amazon thing. They got like the preloaded sounds, but like you could get your own sounds.
Oh yeah, but I was playing with this. This one's like I was playing with this one. Hang on, let me go into
Oh God, here we go.
No.
Yeah, it sounds cool. Yeah,
Can you
I'm
hear
not
it?
sure if it's applicable.
Mm.
Not really. No. See, this is the thing. Like, if you go talking about sounds and that, you need to start rooting audio and hopping on the OBS and getting her all Jiminy cricketed and getting the gun to go. Like,
So it sounds to me, Ryan, like you almost know what you're talking about.
yeah, almost. Well, who knows? Who knows? We may never figure it out.
That's
the art of it. As long as you know, as long as you sound like you know what you're talking about, then
Neil will believe you. Neil's not gonna listen. It don't matter to Neil if he knows what you're talking about or you don't. He's not listening either way.
That's right. Because I'm gonna do it my way. Oh, my way.
Oh my God. Hey man, yeah, you know what? What's up with your albums? I know
my
you
albums.
You got like, because like 10 years ago.
Oh, dude,
you had 100 songs.
I've got 3 computers worth of music that I can't even access.
Oh,
and
right.
I find like, okay, when you make it at the time, I'm a kind of a person, I don't know if anyone else is, but I'm so self-judging that I make it after a time. After I hear it so often, I think it sounds like garbage. It sounds like shit.
I don't know. I don't have that problem. I could literally load up a playlist of the music that I made, and I could get up in the morning and listen to it on repeat till I goes to bed at night.
I mean, I could do that too.
Fucking love it.
I could do that too, just to figure it out. But I find if I put it away and don't listen to it for 10 years, and then I listen to it, I'm like, wow, I was way more talented then.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, when I was making, God, I forget the title of it. Anyway, when I was making my last album, I put on, pardon my language, but it's the name of the song, Misery, Fucking Misery.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I was listening to that, and just what Neil was saying, I was like, how in the hell did I make this? Like, you know, what? I made this? Really? You know, and this thing is from like, cool. It was like 2013 or 2012 or something like that. And I was like, I have no idea how I did this. And now I go back into editing, and I'm there, and I'm like, this sucks ass. Like, this is nowhere near where I was like 12 years ago. I don't understand it.
Well, figure it out, I guess. Was it? I don't know. I'm super analytical and shit. I'd have it all tore apart and figured out what's going on. But generally, what happens is you get more limitations as you go on.
That's because you were allowed to take apart a robot. I wasn't allowed to take apart robots.
I took apart my Game Boy, and now I don't have it. So
Oh,
I don't know.
I definitely wasn't allowed to do that.
I wasn't allowed to do it either. I just
What were you
fucking
trying to
did it.
mod it?
I don't know. I just wanted to take it apart and put it back together. Essentially, like just want to
Oh,
see how it worked on the
and
inside.
that's where you wanted. That's basically where you went down the road, becoming like electro technician
Fucking
kind
idiot.
of.
Yeah. I
See,
guess.
I
Probably
think
it there.
I think that is so cool, and I would never have the guts to like my Game Boy is right there that I got in 1995, and I would not have the guts to take the screws out and rip it apart. Like I
Yeah, I got the fucking. I
Does
just
it
take it apart, figure out how it works. I wish I wasn't like it,
does it still work?
especially all those years. Do you still
what my
play it? You must play it.
no, it doesn't
No.
work anymore. I put
Oh,
batteries in it the other
Jesus.
day. Yeah, I
That's
put
Dude.
bad.
batteries in it, and I flicked it on. I had Pokemon Red ready to go.
Oh my god.
Dude, you
Yeah.
know what you could do? Get it, put it inside of like something, like get like a wooden frame, and then put it down inside the wooden frame and put like epoxy, and then clear
Oh yeah,
epoxy, and then hang it on your wall. And then you got your Game Boy.
dude.
I seen
to be-
boys like poured out like a big arcade machine, and it's just a Game Boy. You put the card in, got the big screen, and it runs the Game Boy games. I mean,
Holy
you can get ROMs galore, like if you want to experience the game again, but to have the tactile, to have the thing, eBay. Let's see. Not that I
Dude,
use eBay.
when I was living with Aaron Powell, he had an emulator, I guess you could call it. I'm not a big video game person or whatever.
I think that's
But
it. Yeah.
yeah, he had an emulator, and we played some shit. Like we played Hong Kong '97,
Nice.
and like it was wild. We're just handing the Xbox controller back and forth, and we're playing like the most obscure shit. Like it was hilarious.
Nice. Yeah, playing the whole games is cool. Look at all the
What-
Pokemon. Like I played Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Yellow. Never played any other ones.
Excite Bike.
But I played the shit out of those games.
I have
$30. That's pretty reasonable.
I have
$30
Excite Bike
for a
for Nintendo right there in that closet right
Nice.
there. I have it.
I used to have it.
$250 for an OG one.
Dude, okay, you guys remember that when Wes Saunders?
Yes.
You remember he spent his entire high school career collecting every Super Nintendo game that you
Yeah.
could get, and like rare collectibles and all of this stuff,
And he sold it
and-
all for a case of beer.
and a pack
To
of
who?
Smokes.
Aiden or something? Was it Aiden you give it to?
I think
Andrew Howell.
Andrew Howell, yeah.
Andrew
Wes-
Howell definitely got all them still, 110%.
Yeah, they're all displayed just like perfectly.
Definitely.
Like, and he gets home
I
and like
suppose. I'd say he still got them.
I'd say he gets home from work, and if no one's around,
He
he
dusts
just
them out.
stares. Yeah, he dusts them and he
Cleans them.
stares at them. Love you, Andrew. Love you forever. Dill.
Fuck.
Dill, aka Dillium, aka what other names do we have on him? Jesus. Dillmeister, I think at one point. Master Dill.
Nintendo Game Boy Pocket. What the fuck is Game Boy Pocket, bud?
It's the small one.
Even smaller.
Yeah, it's like the Game Boy Color, and then you get the Game Boy Pocket, and I think it's just like slightly smaller.
Guys, what are you cooking today to eat? What are you planning on eating today?
Fuck, Neil, don't even start with that shit. I don't know.
I got chicken right
I
now.
don't want to think about it.
I got chicken fingers and fries in the oven right now, and I'm gonna
Oh
toss
my
them in
gosh.
butter chicken sauce.
I wish I had chicken fingers and fries right now.
I'm gonna eat a pile of raw broccoli.
On the raw. Well, at least it's nutritional, I guess.
But
Yeah.
isn't that like a night? Isn't that
Put
broccoli
some
not
cheese
good for
on it,
you?
man. Roast that shit. I mean, I guess you like it raw. You like it raw. Instead of baking that shit.
What? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank.
Broccoli.
Baby, I like it raw. Old
baby,
dirty
I like it.
bastard.
Oh, dirty bastard.
Yeah.
It
Hang
was
on,
his
maybe-
like anniversary or his birthday recently, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
was it?
Yeah, some milestone for him. I can't remember.
Jesus, man, that's going back. Holy shit.
Mm.
Goddamn Wu-Tang Clan and shit. Ryan, I think you know where Carboneer Academy is now? That school, that like primary school?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right-
yeah.
Right across from the pool.
Yeah, right across from the swimming pool. Yeah.
Mm.
You guys used to play shows in the Lions
The
Den?
Lions. Yeah,
The
Lions Club, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lions Den, Lions Club, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That was there, yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they had
Yeah.
a big kitchen and like a big dance
Yeah.
floor
And
and
the
We had a-
stage.
Me and Ryan were in a band called Dan Cleary's Sixth Finger.
Yeah. With Liam.
Liam Peacock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's before I was in the Commie Ninjas. Me and Neil and Liam played. Did we play one or two shows? Maybe three
Probably-
shows? I don't know.
Probably one.
Maybe it was only one, was
Yeah.
it?
Oh,
Liam
man.
sung and played drums.
Do you remember we played also a band with Johnny Bush and Mike Maddox,
Yeah, and like what was the other guy's name?
Ian,
Ian. Yeah, but what was his nickname?
nickname
It wasn't
Dougie?
fucking Ian.
Dougie.
Dougie or something, wasn't it?
How do
Oh
I
my
remember
God.
that, man?
Blonde guy.
I don't know.
He was like kind of stocky and he had like blonde curly
Yeah,
hair.
short blonde hair. Like he used
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
We had that one song. Neil, remember we recorded it on something? It was
Yeah.
probably on your computer, Neil. Do you still have that somewhere?
Maybe.
Somewhere. Do you know what I'm talking about? We like recorded it in the shed or something.
Oh, and there was another time we played with Braden too, didn't we?
Braden Pilgrim?
Yeah.
I think so. I also did a little thing with him and Kyle O'Grady and Jessica O'Grady
Oh my
and Braden
god.
Pilgrim. We did like a couple shows. I was on the old Polinapedia the other day because I was doing up an application for the artist. The artist in residence thing for Lanya Vanya?
Yeah.
So I had to like do up my like musical history. So I was like, oh, I'm definitely going back now.
Dude, ChatGPT, when I searched you the other day, ChatGPT searched Polinapedia. I never asked it to. It just
Are you
searched-
sure? Because I remember being on thing with you, and I told you to go looking at all that shit.
No, but I never searched. I
Oh.
never told it to search Polinapedia.
Nice.
It's so weird. That's
Oh.
one of the sources it used.
Because it's there. I'm there.
And
I
also
can
the Mun,
expect it.
the Mun.
Because I
the
deleted
Mun
my
libraries.
Facebook there when I went to fucking prison, so I kind of like got. I don't have all that connectivity. I bet if I went and opened up Facebook, it probably all like reconnected in like half a second.
Chris, this is where Chris comes in. He's like, "Wait, you went to prison?"
It's kind of what I was thinking, but I mean, that if Ryan wants to talk about that, that's up to him. It's not up.
What's
to me.
that?
Well,
Wait
you,
on me. Oh, me
you-
being in prison.
yeah, I mean,
I don't care. I've
Oh,
been to
okay.
prison. I
and
don't know. It's not for the. You know what? Like I went to prison, and the way it is in there now, because like someone that I know ended up going in, and it's just like it's so bad now. Like it was shit then, but like they got this like new phone system, and like the guards are all gone off on fucking sick leave and shit because they're all stressed out or traumatized, and there's like not enough staff in there. Like you literally, it's not much worse. Like it's, I'd say it's pretty well like below first world country standards by a long shot in terms of like human rights and shit. And I was in there and it was fucking lit. It was fucking nuts. I just pretended I was doing sociological explorative like journalism or some shit like that. Because like I was in there, sure, and I was like, I got a criminal record, but like everyone looked at me like, what are you in here for? I'm like, oh, like some guy thought I was a fucking cop trying to arrest them or something, like get like fucking like have a wire on or some shit. Like, oh, you're nuts. But I mean, it was definitely a wild experience for sure. It like pushed I got a taste of like your humanity getting pushed pretty into like obsolescence pretty much.
Yeah.
And like I got to work prison jobs, so I was like I got to go around and see different shit, I guess, that you wouldn't necessarily
Wait, what kind of job was it again?
I did them I was the like cleaner,
Oh
and then
yeah.
there's a garbage guy, and then you can work in the kitchen. And the kitchen's like the dream job, but like when I worked in the kitchen, I I was like, man, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Because it was all
Welcome
like,
to my life. Welcome to Chris's
yeah,
life.
here, what are you doing there, Royce? Oh, hop in here now. We're gonna strip you down and have a look at you. Oh, sweet, yeah, rip your fucking clothes off.
Did
Bend
they?
over and cough, buddy. Oh yeah, what's
I
wrong? Oh, you just fucking strip the clothes off me. It's like fucking 2 degrees in this fucking room. Asking me how I'm feeling while I'm stood up butt ass fucking naked. Like, how do you think I'm fucking feeling? You fucking meatball. But anyway, carry on. Oh
holy.
man.
We have rage.
Right.
There's rage in this one. He'll make a great gladiator.
That bleh. I don't even know if I can find the words, but like
Speak.
I mean,
I-
what like
I'm trying, but it's like that. Anyway, you're hard as shit. That's where. It
oh
goes.
yeah. I mean, I'm not bad. I'm all right. It's
No,
fucking
you're
lit.
hard. You're hard in here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, definitely. It's a
No,
plague,
poke him in
probably.
that belly. Poke him in the belly.
Oh,
Poke him in the belly. Not very hard.
but
Give it
yeah,
up,
it's
Neil, for Christ's sake.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's.
I can
did
even
they-
like there's actually there's a thing called the yoga. What do you do? Is it yoga? Yoga sutras. It's like this yoga Bible, basically. There's like 150 of these like sayings that you meditate on. And I got reading it in like my mid-20s. I don't know if I'd be able to pull it up now because you probably need called sutras, and they got like it's like a phrase, but then I got like 4 or 5 pages of the like philosophical meaning of it, and there's this one phrase in it somewhere. It's in the first couple. I'm not gonna try to be able to dig it up right this second, but basically, like it like brought you is like if imagine that you were in prison and you're in jail, and it's like you're in there as a prisoner and you
Let
don't
me
have
outta
any
here.
choice to be there, and you think it's terrible. But there's people there, the guards, who choose to show up there every single day, and they have a choice. And then it, like it
Oh.
wrestles with the like I don't know the dichotomy between those two things, and then I don't know, yeah. But that was like that just led me into that somehow.
Did you ever?
That's how my ego justifies it anyway, I guess.
Did you ever
I just
listen to
figured I was never
Donovan?
gonna get caught. Like that shit don't happen to me. It don't happen. And then when I got arrested, they're like, "We're crazy. We can't even believe this happened to you. We don't know how you even got sucked up into our radar, but my little buddy, you did." Yeah. After the races.
Donovan Leitch has an album called Sutras, and I love Donovan. He taught John Lennon how to finger pick and all this shit.
Nice.
And yeah, and
Sorry, my brain just like my brain just censored you out saying pick, and all of a sudden, John Lennon had a finger.
Yeah, but who
You
wants
got
to
fuck 10
finger?
fingers.
Who wants to finger Yoko Ono?
John Lennon.
Apparently.
I don't know if he wanted to or not. That's the thing.
Yeah, because if you want things, then you
It's
know
like John, if you trap, blink twice.
you're not supposed to want things, right?
She was his like that was his handler or something nuts, but he wants to go getting into the old Beatles fiascos. Like,
Oh man, I sat down at the dinner table with Malcolm McDowell one day.
What?
Yeah, I sat down with Malcolm McDowell one day, and I didn't really even want to interrupt him, so I just let him like talk about he was having a conversation about the Beatles and how he knew the Beatles personally. He lives in the same town as the Beatles, like knew them as children, basically. He's like, I've got Paul McCartney on speed dial in his phone, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it was kind of cool. I never really said much to him, but just listening to talk about the Beatles. It's actually him and my friend Fabian were talking about the Beatles, and I didn't want to really interrupt him, so I was like, "Haha, I'm gonna go sit down with Malcolm McDowell right now. I don't care if I never works on this job ever again. I'm just gonna go sit down at the dinner table with him, and like he's my fucking pop, and I'm gonna sit across from him and look him in the eyes and listen to him smile and laugh, and then
that's cool.
and then we went back to work.
And you never
And
got
then-
hard again.
And they never asked me to come back ever again. No. But true story though, I have not been. True story though, I have not been back since
Oh,
that
fuck.
time.
Not related incidents.
Not related incident. Who knows?
Well, hey man, you know what?
I would have did it too. Fuck that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, well, like if we've all seen A Clockwork Orange,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like you know,
Well, he was
so
he was talking about I am the whatchamacallit man. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I am the
Mhm. I am the
Eggman.
walrus.
walrus. I am the
I am
walrus.
the Eggman. I am the
First one,
walrus.
I
It
am the
says I am
Eggman,
the
I'm the
Eggman
walrus.
in it. Yes.
yeah.
I'm the Eggman. He was talking about the real life person who the Eggman was. Now I forget the context and stuff and the guy's name, but that's what like part of what he was talking about.
So was he talking about the real Paul McCartney and what that all like? Like the
Like
walrus is supposed to be Paul McCartney's dead head on the fucking pavement.
yeah.
Like there's a whole fucking and like fucking Maxwell with his silver hammer.
Oh god, I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
Oh man, like there's a whole like there's a couple movie things like the next time you want to dive into something to blow your fucking mind, like
Oh
look
god.
up to like there's a couple of videos and it talks about the whole like you know how Paul McCartney ain't the real Paul McCartney and shit.
Mhm.
And like the song, there's a song on one of the CDs that is on the radio.
Paul is dead.
Yeah, that might be that one. But it has like two sections, and in the middle it starts talking about what's the alternate. I don't know. I wasn't planning on talking about this. I'm not good at recall.
Memory
What's
warehouse,
this-
Brian. Just picture
Memory
your
wa-
mind as a huge warehouse, and you gotta like
Oh,
go
yeah.
around and look for stuff.
I don't have a warehouse. It's just empty black space.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
No,
I
it's
got
like an endless like it's like the upside down in
I got
that
4
show
walls.
that they talk about the upside down. With the
Yeah,
black water like on the bottom.
The upside down in the Stranger Things.
Yeah, that.
Okay. I like that.
Paul McCartney. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I want to watch it.
Did I think I told Neil and I showed Neil the photo, but you know, like Abbey Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there by myself in London, and there was this American family there, and I was like, "Hey, can you take my photo while I walk across
Yeah.
Abbey Road?" You know,
Yeah.
and the American family were like, "Yeah, cool," and they took my phone.
You're like,
And,
no, fuck off, get out of here.
You'd expect them to, but no, they didn't do that. They were just like, "Yeah, sure," and I was like, "All right, I'm ready for my photo," and I cracked a beer and I slammed an entire bottle of beer walking across Abbey Road.
Nice.
Yeah, like the what's it called? The penguin walk, I think, or something like that, or zebra walk. Zebra walk.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
that
do? Did you
exact-
take your shoes off?
No, no,
Good.
I did not. So I'm still alive.
That's good. That's the plan.
Right? But yeah, no, that was hilarious. I've only ever been there once, and it was cool.
I mean, that's another one of the things actually that thing talks about as the point to, because the one in the Abbey Road film, I think Paul McCartney is the one without his shoes on,
Yeah,
and like
So-
the whole conspiracy is that the Beatles wanted to let the world know what was going on, but the industrial complex that was the Beatles from like promotional standpoint and selling stuff, like they
Yeah.
couldn't let the image of Paul McCartney die or whatever.
yeah.
So they did the Paul McCartney did it. What did they call him? There was another something Steers or can't
Oh,
remember.
I don't know.
Jimmy Steers or Richie Steers. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I gotta get that. Beatles. I know I'm watching that today. Maybe Beatles.
So sounds to me like you're a man who likes deep dives.
Yeah. I feel like I'm like deep dives are fun. Yeah, I will. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got
dude,
any new juicy ones? Things about deep dives is like, I've been around the wall, like I've pretty much fucking dived in. You can find a
I've
hole I haven't jumped into, that'd be pretty cool.
I've been in the basement of the World Trade Centers.
You've been in the basements of the World Trade Center. Now, what the fuck was that like?
Well,
Was it weird? Was it wild? Was it an experience other than what you'd expect it to be?
I cried secretly.
Did you like feel?
Yes, yeah,
Was it heavy or anything like that, or?
yes, yeah, you could really
Whoa.
feel it. And I think the funniest thing about the basement of the North Tower is the the column that they still have there, and it's cut on an angle like it was a demolition, and they just
Yeah,
have it there on display, and you're just like,
yeah.
how stupid do you think we
It's
are?
like the hidden and played sight bullshit, though.
But it's right there. You
That's
walk
lit,
in.
though, that they got a cut beam.
It's I have photos with it. I have photos of it, and it's just like that perfect, like 45-degree angle, just so the building will slide down. And it's just like,
Yeah,
how stupid do you think we are?
pretty fucking stupid.
Right?
I think you're
But we're
pretty
not.
fucking stupid. No, no.
Like,
Well, like they suppress the people that are stupid, aren't stupid, and then they promote the ones that'll play along with the old game or whatever.
Haktua.
Hakuo, for example, who's like fucking mother or father is like some oil mogul or something fucking nuts kind of thing, probably.
Of course. Yeah.
Not that you'd be able to
Trump.
point it out, but like I'm sure that's another thing. Like the fucking internet is so fucked these days.
Yeah, dude. You kind of gotta weigh your options. You gotta read everything, and then you gotta
And try to
say,
figure
okay,
out.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? I really like watching Donald Trump's secretary to the press come out and talk. She is a feisty, fucking fiery
She's
woman.
a weapon, yeah.
She is a kaboom boom.
yeah.
She takes
Yeah.
shit from nobody.
But that's the weird part about it. Is like, did he tell her to be like that? Is she actually like that? Who
He
knows?
hired her because she was like that. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's terrifying. People are scary as hell,
They're the ruthless, yeah.
right? Like it's like you got Benjamin Netanyahu, and like he's just like, yeah, I just killed like 300,000 people or whatever the number is, or 200,000. He's like, yeah, no big deal. It's like, dude, you're evil. Like,
Yeah.
that's not okay. Like,
No.
like,
Yeah.
holy shit. And he goes to, I find it so funny. They clear the people out of, or people from Gaza are starting to come back in. And as soon as like all that shit, they stop bombing and all that shit. Oh, all of a sudden, Benjamin Netanyahu is in the goddamn White House.
Yeah. The
What?
safest place you could be.
Right? Like out of nowhere, it's just like, so this asshole. Am I allowed to say that? Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Like this asshole just like
Damn.
stays hidden for months and months and months, and he's just like gives like one press hearing every
You're gonna
now and
get-
again.
You're going to get assassinated now.
Yeah, well, probably. Oh well. But yeah,
I
and
mean, he's not referring to his personal character. He's just referring to him as just another asshole because we all have assholes. Not a personal attack on his character.
then, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
We are all united by our buttholes, not divided by them. If you
Thank
can
you.
carry on there. If you can
But
carry
yeah,
on.
no, all of a sudden he's sitting next to Donald Trump in the White House. And
Mm.
Trump is talking about all these tariffs and all this crap. And Netanyahu has a smile on his face. It's like, what are you smiling about? You just murdered a lot of people. Like, Jesus Christ. If I dropped a sledgehammer on someone's toes, I'd feel bad for months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Never mind a giant sledgehammer on fucking how many people was it?
I think
We're
it's like 200,000 or
In like hundreds
150.
of thousands of people, like, fucking a third of our provincial population or something around there. Like, it's just like wiped out CBN.
St. John's.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
CBN, I think maybe
Yeah, just
you'd
gone.
still be pushing out there. Gone. Like, we just fucking wiped that out. Yeah.
And then Trump comes along. I'm getting way too political here, but I don't care. Whatever.
Go for it.
It needs to come out. I mean, we need to talk about this shit. And then Trump comes along and he just goes, "Oh, so I'm going to buy Gaza and turn it into like a smart city." And it's just like, dude, you wanted this all along, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
how?
That's the long game is really fucking, that's where it gets fucking lit.
Yeah, it gets to the point where you're like,
And actually, I was looking at a stat someone shared today, and it was talking about the immigration rates from Ukraine and the large numbers that they did. And then in the same time from Gaza, they did like, you're talking about like, I don't know, 200,000 people, maybe 150,000 for Ukraine. And they pulled out like maybe 1,000 people or less than 1,000 people for Gaza. And they're talking
Yeah.
about how it's like selective immigration or whatever.
oh,
We want to kill certain people, but we want to keep certain people alive.
Selective genocide.
Apparently.
yeah. So there you go, Neil. Selective genocide. That sounds about right.
That'll get you fucking. You know what, man? Once I made fun of Christia Freeland on TikTok, gone, completely erased, zipped. It was so squashed down so fast, and I didn't even say anything bad. I just said I didn't want her to be the fucking. This idiot cannot be prime minister. I think it's something I said like that, and they just squashed it down. It was a bit dark
Yeah.
there for a bit, but I think they opened it back up. That's the whole thing with the. Like, you got Elon Musk like half doing salutes that maybe Nazi salutes or whatever, and then you got
this one.
Yeah, Kanye West making like the Nazi shirt available for purchase. I think they're just like signaling that like the whole cancel culture thing is not a thing. Like you're not getting canceled anymore for being fucking whatever. That's what I
Yeah.
think is signaled into the, like if you're getting into keeping into conspiracy wheel.
I personally, I think that, you know, that old quote, history repeats itself.
We're right there about getting to the part where it starts repeating, or we
World
starts
War II.
forgetting so they can repeat it.
Yeah, I got dude, I have
And you can never understand how come it repeats itself. Like why? Because they're literally erasing shit.
Yep.
Like in schools, at a certain point now coming up, might be this year, maybe 27, I'm not sure, but books older than 2007 will not be in libraries anymore for people to access in schools. So any book that got written before 2007, kids won't be able to read them or know that they exist, essentially. They're basically wiping them out.
What the fuck?
Like all
What?
those books that were like politically educational for us
That's-
when we grew up, they won't read any of those.
So that's like so
Animal
dystopian.
Farm or Fahrenheit 9/11 or whatever, or 351. Fahrenheit 9/11.
The Catcher in the
No,
Rye.
I'm
pretty
okay.
much.
I gotta take a moment to laugh internally so deeply. Fahrenheit 9/11. Okay. All right, I'm good. Like, that's terrifying. But what you're talking about, Neil, is George Orwell, 1984.
Yeah, that one's gone too. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. Is George Orwell's 1984? I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, so you must have been into Alex Jones or one time at
Nope.
least.
Nope.
No,
Never.
fuck. All the shit that he was saying though, like about the frogs being gay and changing their sex because of the hormones. Like I just recently seen that be talked about in the fucking U.S. Senate somehow. Now it might have been from someone else that's also half fucking nuts. Maybe I don't know, but
Have you guys watched in the U.S. Senate the on the UAPs and the briefings on the UAPs and extraterrestrial, non-biological entities or non-human entities?
Oh God, no.
I've seen some of it. What did they call it after? I don't know.
It's official. Like fucking aliens really exist, basically.
That, like,
Yeah, but
okay.
what are the drones doing? I heard that they were looking for nuclear shit or something.
They were looking out for nuclear energy
Material.
So
yeah, scrubbing
like,
for it.
Yeah. So, and it was over Jersey, but also over a lot of the USA. But like, that's so weird to me because Jersey is just so. It's like a whatever.
Yeah,
It's
but
an
that's
easy
why
way-
though. That's why
It's an
there.
easy way to
Because
get
it's
to New
whatever.
York.
But Jersey somehow has like they ship stuff in and out of there, don't they?
Yes.
Like that's all. Like it's somewhere in Jersey in there. There's access to boats that can fucking go to other parts of the world. So all those ports. It was like they were basically doing real life 24 in real time, and we didn't even get to watch it. Like they're just like there's boys out there that thought like we got 24 hours to find a nuclear weapon in the states, or it's all going to blow up. So we got all the drones out looking for them, and a lot of the drones were like contractors. Like they weren't necessarily like all like like the U.S. government subcontracts out most of its fucking shit.
Yeah, and they're not even like I have a drone. It's about this big. You know,
Yeah,
these drones are the size of a car.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you can with their propellers and everything, like you can carry a lot of technology on those big ass drones. Like you can lift
And
a
you can
lot of weight.
hook them together or whatever kind of thing too, I think.
Oh God. We are I'm sorry this conversation went fully political and worldly, but you know what?
AI is here, man. AI is fucking here. It's taking over.
No, it's nice to actually finally talk to someone else about this shit.
Tell me what you know about YouTuber at Christopher Crane.
Oh, for Christ's sake, come on.
Oh, whatever. He does it. He'll fucking fix stuff on it and shit.
Oh my
But
god.
ChatGPT just got, if you're paying for it, you do the monthly thing. They have it's like a new like add-on, I guess. It's called Operator. So you can like tell ChatGPT to do stuff, and now it'll actually like take control of your computer and implement whatever. So if you want ChatGPT to like review your website, it'll go and actually log into your browser, load up your website, start looking through it, like open up the code, look at all the code, and then like tell you what needs to happen based on your like what you asked. And then it could even maybe like fucking fuck with it. Like if
Oh
I
my
want
god.
ChatGPT to go into my YouTube and make my thing better, it can actually like it'll actually go in, give it your password, it'll go log in, make your
Yeah, but
500 characters effective.
where's the fun in that though? Where's the fun in that?
Well, there's no fun in it. That's why people don't like it.
Christopher Crane is a YouTuber based in
But we
St.
got Neil
John's.
over here that loves it.
Christopher Crane is a YouTuber based in St. John's, Newfoundland, known for his diverse range of content that spans multiple genres. His channel features various series, including horror/experimental, creative projects that explore unconventional themes and narratives, comedy, light-hearted videos aimed at entertaining his audience, documentary, informative pieces that delve into various subjects, providing the viewers with in-depth insights. Explore NL, a series dedicated to exploring Newfoundland and Labrador, showcasing the region's unique landscapes and culture. Cooking with Chris Loaded, culinary videos where Chris shares recipes for and cooking tips. Ghosts of the Past, content focusing on historical events and locations, possibly with a supernatural twist. With 461 subs and 290 videos, Christopher has cultivated a niche audience and appreciates his eclectic content, his channel's commitment, blah, 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 blah. Okay, tell me more.
Jeez, sounds like ChatGPT is blowing that smoke up your ass there a little bit.
Yeah, no, I hate it. I hate it. You have no idea. It's pissing me off.
Oh, here we go. Christopher J. Crane, born July 4th, 1989 in Carbonear. It's literally writing this as we speak.
Holy shit, it actually got it right. What the hell?
That's from
It gets some shit.
That's from Heavy NL. That's heavynl.wordpress.com.
Neil,
In Carbonear, Newfoundland, artist known for his contributions to music, filmmaking, digital content creation under various monikers, including Forest Wanderer. He has made significant strides in ambient and black metal music scenes, as well as independent filmmaking, musical endeavors. In the realm of music, Crane is recognized his involvement in several projects. Nemophilist, an ambient project. I'm just going to read them out. Impaled Upon the Mountains. And Pretty Little Flowers.
yeah.
Filmmaking, content, Dark Bay Films. YouTube channel.
So like now, basically, you go to get a job interview, they'll just put in like, "What is this? Who is this person? What do they do?" And then it's just like,
And then they're gonna and
they
then
had
they're gonna
coffee
go.
this morning.
It's like,
They
and
just
then
took a shit.
they're gonna say this person is nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
wondering.
Jesus Christ. Neil, go to hell for the love of God. Jesus Christ.
I can get it to write a 10,000 fucking word essay on you right now if I wanted it.
Please don't. Please don't.
All right, gentle people, I must get on to go here. Now I gotta do some other shit here. Probably the dishes, as per usual.
Copy that.
Word.
Oh yeah.
Nice to see you, Mr. Crane.
Nice to see you as well,
Talk
sir.
to you again sometime.
Word.
Word. And see you later, Neil. Bye.
Later on, Brody.
We'll see you. See ya. Bye bye.
Oh, cool. Okay. So he like exited out and we're still here. That's cool.
We're still here. Just you and me. Gonna get boring now because I don't say much. So you're gonna have to start talking for me. You're now listening to the Chris Crane podcast.
I don't know what to say. Jesus
Say
Christ.
things about pretty sparkles and I don't know.
Well, I'm really glad that Chat GPT put Pretty Little Flowers in there because that was just a project where I was like, okay, I'm going to sample music. I'm not going to make it all myself. So I can't use the Nemophilus title because it's not all by me. So Pretty Little Flowers is like, it's odd. It's like, it's a darker version of Nemophilus. Like,
Hello, everybody in the chat. It's Marble. Hi, Joe Peck. How's it going? Joseph, you still with us? Hi, everybody. They've just been talking into the chat. We can go back to the chat and read some stuff, see what's up here. What's poppin'? Hashtag bushbag. Kevin A was here. Roseby was here. Joseph is here. Let me see. Jackson. Momo Chan was here. What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. Joseph, it's Marble. Hee. Joe Peck. Hello, Joe Peck. All right, now we've done that. I'm about to smoke marijuana in front of children.
you're something else.
Oh, kiddo. Oh man, and it's so hardcore. Going back to what we're talking about, like the books not being released in after 2003, or whatever it is for schools.
2007.
Kids, kids come into the chat, and everybody is like, "Don't go smoking. It's not good for you. Don't vape. It's not good for you. You're killing yourself." Basically, everyone's like, "No, we're gonna not watch your stream if you're smoking." And
It's like, yeah, well, you know what? I can make decisions for myself. And if I want to smoke whatever I'm smoking, that has nothing to do with you. All that matters is the conversation that we can have over this live stream. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. You know?
And it's just a conversation between me and you, and other people are watching it. If they want to watch it, I'm not hurting them. It's like, oh my god, I watched him smoke, and then I got addicted to smoking.
No, not quite. That's not how it works. Smoking sucks ass. Did I tell you, Neil? I've been off the cigarettes for like 2 months.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, I just hit this robot cigarette.
I use the same thing.
Like,
Joe says more chemicals in your food.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as my broccoli is crunchy, I don't care.
As long as your broccoli is crunchy with cheddar.
No, just raw broccoli, dude.
Just raw broccoli. Good.
You know, cram that in there. That's the worst thing is like vegetables are so expensive now, but like you can get the packs of raw vegetables for like $3, and then that's your 6:30, 7 o'clock snack. You know, you just pile a shitload of broccoli into you. You know,
Guess what fruit I have, or vegetable, I guess. I'm not even sure what it is.
term tours,
What?
term tours.
No, you should guess something that I always have.
Oh, something you always have. What? Avocados. Yeah.
Avocado.
They're pretty good, I must say. I seen a funny thing the other day. It was like, it wasn't a meme, but it was like a thing, whatever. And it was like, man, Kinder Surprise really need to step their game up. I keep getting these wooden balls. I have so many wooden balls now.
What are you, Pinocchio?
I can't even. I'm still processing that.
Speaking of wooden balls, guys, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. I don't know what that means. We would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel if you're watching right now. We just uploaded a new video called Dennis. I'd like you to go check it out at some point. It's not new. It's from 2019. I just put it back on this channel from my older channel. You know. And this here, sir, is Christopher Crane. You can check him out at Christopher Crane on YouTube.
Please don't.
Yeah, if you do, you'll die.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's possible. Look at you go. You know what?
Do it.
I'm bored. Do you care for a visit?
Do it.
Okay.
We
Well.
can do this live.
Yeah. Set up the camera and just.
That's all I do all day, man. People come in and hang out. You wouldn't believe how many people I'm after meeting and stuff. And like we got 3 or 4 loyal people in the chat here now. They come in and watch every stream, get my watch hours up, you know. But I was thinking, if you want to do a podcast type thing, I'll get you on the channel as well. I'll get you as a manager on my YouTube channel.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's definitely something I would consider doing.
Yeah, you're a good speaker.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know. Shit. But yeah, so I suppose, you know what? Without being too vulgar about it, I guess I'll hop in the shower and I'll see you in like an hour.
Okay, brother.
If you want to hang out, I mean, like, it's up to you.
Yeah. My house is up to your eyeballs, but I don't care.
That's all good. All right. How the hell do you exit out of this shit? Do I just like close the whole window or?
Yeah, you can close it out.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by. Guys,
Yeah.
this is Chris Crane. You can check him out on YouTube at Chris Crane. Sorry, Christopher Crane. Kristopher. Crane. Crane.
Like the bird.
Or like the toilet brand.
Or like the toilet brand, yes. Please associate me with the toilet brand because you know what? I do poop a lot.
And I enjoy pissing on you.
You've never pissed on me before. Oh, verbally. I gotcha. Gotcha. Anyway, I suppose I'll I'll see you in like an hour.
Bye.
Bye.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Hey, chat. Sorry we weren't very active. Everyone's left now, but we can hang out for a little bit after the podcast is over. I'm going to, however, end the stream right now and then restart a live stream. So come back and hang out with us. Okay, peace.